Friends program. I'm Addie, and I'm here talking to you about crochet, knit, and just general life kinds of things. How are you doing today? I am doing fine. Have you had a good week thus far? How about summer? Summer's here. I know here in Detroit, summer has showed itself. It is so beautiful outside. As you can see, the pictures I showed prior to us coming on, the flowers are in bloom. The roses are just wonderful. They smell so good. My husband's garden is really showing off. And then I thought, all right, have a garden. Then wouldn't be a garden without having some vegetable plants and some squash, some peppers and some onions. So I decided that when we went to the market, we would have to plant some of those too. And didn't want to take up all of his yard space. He only has a lot of yard, right? I said I would do mine on the deck. So I'm going to do container gardening. So I'll let you know how it progresses. But I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to picking some tomatoes and eating some of the other items that come out of the garden, as well as some of the herbs. We did plant some fresh herbs, rosemary, basil, and well, we had okra, which is a plant. But we are looking forward to seeing how the garden progresses. And who knows, maybe next year I'll just expand it. All right? Okay, let's get on with the program. I have completed, well, technically, I have completed 2 items. Three items. However, I think I'm going to add some more to it. So it's an add-on. But let me show you what I've completed. The first thing is, remember, let's see, we had the purse. Let's see, can I get this out of the screen here? Let's see. Here, that's better. And that was a purse that I was doing, and I was trying to decide on decorating it. And also I had needed to put the lining because it wasn't complete. So I put the lining in the purse. I decorated with, let's see, with a little something on the outside. And then I always like to put a little mark on it. And this one says Faith. So, how you like it? And if you recall, the yarn that I used was the Burnett blanket yarn. So I thought it was nice yarn. It was full in terms of being able to have some substance to it when you carry the purse. And it could take the one handle. And so saved me a handle. So now I can use the next handle on something else. So this is the first item. And this wasn't from a pattern either. Generally, I don't use a pattern. I just did a rectangle, folded it over, and sewed it. So it's not even a pattern, but I did one the size purse that I thought I would like to have. Okay, this other item is, these are some coasters, and we're outside this summer, so we do a lot of eating outside on the deck, and I thought it would be nice to have some place settings. So those are the coasters. This is sort of a dolly, something I could put maybe hot items on top of, or even sometimes because you have your lemonade and tea and things like that, they sweat on the outside, and this would be something nice to have to decorate, but also to catch any moisture. Then I made two of these because it's only my husband and myself. I made two placemats, and this is the placemats. And I put fringes on either end. And I was trying to decide, did I want to decorate, put a flower or something on the placemats? I haven't decided. So I'm completed, sort of. And then on the other end, I think I might add some kind of decoration. I don't know. And I did two of those. However, I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if someone visit and you'd have two for your company? So I said I'll do two more, but I have to do two more, maybe in a different color. However, I did this with cotton yarn, and it's peaches and cream, and it's a nice texture yarn. It washes well. I've used it in the past, and I did it. It was three balls, so it came out to it's 2.5 ounces in size. So I used three of them. Now I do know they make a larger cotton yarn. Peaches and cream comes in a larger size, but I used three, and they were 2.5 each. So I'm really pleased with those. All right. Oh, I have one other item. And as you see, I'm probably more of a accessories person. It seems as though I like to do things, small things, and I like to do them as their accessories. Even when I make a scarf or a shawl. So I'm more of an accessories person, looks like, than I am in terms of making any larger items. Um, let's see. So this is my purse. Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. All right. Here it is. This is the purse that I made. I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to. There you go. Here it is. Pull it back. I don't know if you can see the purse. Yeah. It's I really like the purse. Uh let's see. Okay, there. This is the purse. And I'll show it on a slide. I do better with slides. And the purse is made out of we had two colors. It was Mary Maxim, and it's a sparkle yarn by Mary Maxim. And then we also made, let's see, drop mine. Excuse me. Okay. Karen. The blue is Karen. And it was on sale for $1.99. So that was a very good deal for the Karen Simply Soft. And then the Mary Maxim's was the white. And again, I do a lot of recycling. So, there you go. I do a lot of recycling. So much of the jewelry is usually I use it on my purses. So when I lose the earring, I'll put the item on my purse. And then the handles are from Joann's. And generally I buy a set of handles, a couple handles every time I go in, especially if they're on sale. Um, but I think it's a very nice purse. What I didn't do is I didn't line it yet. So I do need to line the purse. And I'll line it so everything that's in the inside you won't be able to see. Do have a couple of strings. Always strings, right? But I need to line it. Yeah. But pretty much, I guess I could say I'm 95% finished. I think it's a very nice purse. And I look forward to using it. Okay. All right. Now, the other item that I have is something we were working on. I don't know. Remember a couple episodes ago, I was talking to you about doing a micromade purse. I haven't finished it. I haven't finished it. It's just, I just can't seem to get interested in it. So I will come back to it as I do most of my unfinished projects. But for meanwhile, I think I'm going to sit this on the back burner. I didn't say the hook that I use. The hook that I use for this particular purse is it was a J hook, and I'm sorry, it was a K hook. It was a K hook. This was a K hook, and then for the crochet placements, I use a size H. A size H. So, okay. And now for the item that I'm working on, and it really worked up very, very fast. In fact, I started it yesterday, and I am going to on a trip. I'm going on vacation. We'll be in a family reunion, but we're going to California, so I'm excited. And one of the things that we're doing is we're going by train. So from Detroit to California is 2.5 days. So we will be really on a trip, right? But I'm looking forward to it. My husband and myself, I want to see some of the countryside, and that's a way to do it. And I don't have to rush. We don't have to rush and get back to anything. So we'll be able to go and enjoy ourselves. But meanwhile, the reunion, one of the items or one of the events in the reunion is a white party. So I was white with black and silver accessories. So I decided I would make my accessories. And so I am embarking on doing a silver shawl. And I thus far have worked on a purse. So this is my purse that I'm working on. And I think I'm going to make it a clutch instead of an actual handle. But I don't know. This is the purse. And what you see is sparkles. This is the flap of it. And it's not completed yet. But this will be the purse. And I haven't decided on if I'm going to put fringes on it or what I'll do. I'll just let it speak to me. And it'll tell me what it needs to do. But it worked up so quick. And the yarn that I used was the sparkle. I love this yarn, the black sparkle. And then I used a macrame yarn. Well, traditionally it's used for macrame, and it's a nylon blend, and I don't know if you can see the texture. And it's somewhat. If I were to unwrap it, it would have three strands. So I would say it's maybe a not a bulky, but it's semi bulky. It's not. Uh, it's a nylon blend, and it's I use black. So we're working on it, and I hope to get both of them done. We're gonna leave in the first week in July, and who knows? Maybe I could take you along with me by way of video. I'll try. I'll try something. I don't know. Um, but I'm trying to get my projects lined up for what I can work on while I'm there. And one of the projects I thought I would do is uh, probably not an Afghan, because we'll be going the distance and traveling. I know that I'll have a lot of time to do to work on it, to crochet. So I think I have some squares that I had been working on. Periodically, I would make some squares. So I may just decide to put those squares together and see what happens. They're just they don't match anything. The squares are different colors, but they are squares yarn that I've used over the years. So yes and no, this is not a pattern. I don't use a pattern. Um, I just look at what the size purse that I think I might want to have, and this is um, the way it's made is a let's see, okay, all right, and I just fold it over. So I decide on what length do I want it, and I crochet the length, and then I decide if I want to fold it over, if I want to have it open, and I do it from there. But everything is done just off the top of my head. Even with the placemats, the same thing. I look at it, I decide that I see placemats everywhere, and kind of look at the size of placemats, and then I just judge it on that on that basis. But I know there are many patterns for placemats and coasters on the YouTube. Generally speaking, I just sometimes tend to go and do mine. Um, Very seldom do I use a pattern for some of my accessories. Okay. All right then. So let's see. We've talked about the widths. We've talked about completed projects. Oh, I wanted to talk about a community resource. That's the other part. I like to kind of share with you some of the things that I know about or find out about that may be useful to you in your city, in your city where you're in your neighborhood. So I tell everybody now, one of the things that's not used and that needs to be used more, and it's a wealth of information and resources, and that would be the public library. The public library has so much information. They offer classes. Some of our libraries offer where you can loan. They can loan you small tools for working around your home, and they offer not only the books and seminars, but speakers. They'll have speakers come in. For the children, they offer the story times, the craft and activities time. And so it's a wealth of knowledge. And all of that can be received through the public library. And I know our libraries offer so much and so much variety. And not only do they offer the use of the computers, of course, and in terms of the books, but they also offer all those other items I talked about. So Use your public library. It's a resource that, and you need somewhere to go and you can't, your money is short. Usually the library on Saturday and Sunday, even on some Sundays, but Saturdays and during the week, they offer speakers. We have jazz events at our library that are free. So even then, if it's a nominal, it would be a nominal charge because of families. But the majority of what our library offers is they're free, free to the public, open to the public, and they encourage the public to visit. I've had a chance to meet so many different people at the library. And guess what? If you're a crocheter, if you're a knitter, if you're a crafter, our library offers that too. On Saturday mornings, they encourage you to come out and just sit back and crochet with the other crocheters and knitters in their club. So it's not anything that you have to do formally. You can come when you want to, and you can join when you don't have to join anything. I'm sorry, you just come and participate, and a lot of help can be received from the individuals who have oftentimes so much experience in crocheting and knitting and other crafts. So I just want to encourage you. Stop by your public library and see what they have to offer. Okay? All right. Now, other things, life. I am embarking on a new journey. And, a while back I told you that I had experienced some real health challenges. Well, that was the case. And so I've been really making sure that I've been under doctor's care to, to make sure that my health stays in check. I also have decided that in order to do that, there was something else I needed to do. And so I've decided that I'm going to um, modify my eating habits so that I can maybe get control of some of the health that some of the illnesses that I've been experiencing, or get ahead of them so I won't have them again. So I have decided to go raw. So I'm really looking at this raw plant-based lifestyle. And for 6 weeks now, I've been in really doing that kind of thing. Some people said, "Oh, you shouldn't start. You should transition slowly into that whole plant-based kind of thing." And I said, "No, I think I'm the kind of person it's all or none." So I decided I would go into this. My husband, he has somewhat embarked on it. He does still eat some meat. I tried not to eat any meat, and I try to eat everything raw. Now he will eat raw when it's with vegetables and fruits and things of that nature. And so it's going to be a journey for me. I'm not sure how successful so far. I've been going for 6 weeks. I feel good. My energy level is like on. I really have a lot of energy. I sleep well at night. I seem to be more alert. Um, I've lost 12 pounds, and I just really haven't had any kind of side effects from it. I I generally during the day I won't go into all of this because this is something that you may not be interested in, but if you are, I'll probably do other in my other videos. I'll probably talk a little bit more about it, but I'm enjoying it. I have a variety of foods that I can eat, and I'm enjoying. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel unsatisfied, and most of all, I'm not really bothered by whether someone else is eating something around me. I prepare my husband if he wants meat. I'll prepare it, no problem. Um, but this is some choices. So I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how long this goes. I may do it for 6 months and then just become a vegan, and not the raw vegan. But right now, I like the raw plant based, and either way, you're not having any meat as such. So I'm doing it for my health, and I'm hoping that when I go to the doctors, I am sure when I go to the doctors, which will be next week, that when he does my blood work, he'll find everything well. All right? Okay. Well, I'm alive. I'm well. I'm committed. How about you? I am living the good life. Are you living the good life? Until next time, bye.